everyone, I just wanted to do a little bit of an introductory video so I can let you guys know who I am and why I've made this channel. So hi, my name's Amelia and I'm 17 from Sydney, Australia. I've been diagnosed with postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, complex regional pain syndrome, irritable bowel syndrome, chronic fatigue syndrome, general anxiety disorder, obsessive compulsive disorder and Hashimoto's disease, and chronic migraine. I've been suffering with these illnesses for around 2 years after I had surgery in 2018 for chronic appendicitis. From that surgery I developed my POTS, my CRPS and my chronic fatigue syndrome. I just wanted to start off with explaining a little bit about each of my conditions and how they affect me. So POTS, or postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, is a condition where the blood vessels in your legs don't constrict as they should when you have changes in posture, causing your blood pressure to drop and your heart rate to go up. Now, not in every patient does the blood pressure drop, but in my case it does, and this results in the patient feeling nauseous, lightheaded, fatigued, or in some cases completely collapse, which happens in my case. Now, my POTS affects me in my everyday life because I have to be very careful whenever I sit up or stand up, and even when I've been standing for a long time I have to be very careful, otherwise I can collapse it with no notice. The next condition I'd like to talk about is complex regional pain syndrome, also known as CRPS or CRIPS. CRIPS is a condition where the nerves send inappropriate pain signals to stimuli. Some other symptoms can include temperature changes, colour changes, and swelling. My CRPS affects me immensely as it affects my right leg and my abdomen, which causes me to have trouble walking, and for a year of my life I was on crutches. And for a certain amount of time I was in a wheelchair, but that was also for my POTS. Now, this is probably one of the conditions that affects me the most because I'm just in constant pain that just never gives up, and when I have touch such as this, what should just cause, you feel your touch, actually causes immense pain to me. And yeah, as I've said, I have not been able to walk on my leg, but I've made many improvements recently with physiotherapy and with medication, and so I've started becoming able to walk again. The next condition is IBS, or irritable bowel syndrome, which is, as it sounds like, my bowel is irritable, so I have issues processing certain foods. Chronic fatigue syndrome, or CFS, is basically, as it sounds, it means chronic fatigue. Now, fatigue is very different to being tired. Fatigue is no matter how much you sleep, how much you rest, you're still tired. It just never gives up. It highly impacts my daily life because I just never have the energy to do much at all. And even when I can do things, afterwards I'm completely shattered, and sleep does not cure this. Generalized anxiety disorder is an anxiety disorder. I also have panic disorder, which comes with this. So basically I have panic attacks, I have resting anxiety, which never gives up. I'm on medication for this as well, and it helps a little bit, but I'm still trying to figure out how to live with this myself. The other condition that is mental health is my obsessive compulsive disorder. This disorder affects me immensely because I have rituals and routines and also compulsions which take over my life, such as compulsions to clean because I have a fear of bacteria and microorganisms, and rituals such as get up, 3 steps to the door, blink 5 times, 2 sips of water, get up, get dressed, go brush my teeth, come back, make my bed, have breakfast, and it's the opposite way around for dinner and then into the evening. Hashimoto's is an autoimmune disease where your immune system attacks your thyroid, causing swelling and scarring, which then impacts the ability to produce hormones. This causes fatigue, nausea, a whole range of symptoms honestly, because your thyroid then doesn't produce what it needs to produce. Chronic migraine is, as it sounds, chronic migraine. This is generalized by someone who has migraines more than 5 times a month. So that is a basic overview of my conditions. I'll go into more detail in separate videos about each of my conditions and how they affect me. But now that you know about my conditions, I'll give you some other random facts about me. So I used to love hiking and netball. I obviously can't do that anymore, but I'll get back to that one day. I have a rabbit called Sky, a dog called Molly, and I have my brother, my mum and my dad living with me. I'm in year 12 in high school, but I'm doing school through Pathways, which means I have one extra year added on so that I can have less of a workload. Yeah, those are some basic facts about me, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have any more questions, leave them in the comments down below. If you could, I'd really appreciate if you could like and subscribe, just so that you can learn more. And my main goal with this channel is to raise awareness and to show what it's like to live with these conditions. So thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Bye.